Hey everyone, it's Lucas here. Before we start this episode, I would like to remind everyone that this following episode of CCW Overload will contain no entrance music heard here because somebody mistook our music CDs as actual donuts. Thanks a lot, Patrick! You're welcome. Yeah, if you're hearing nothing but silence when your superstars come out to the ring, blame Patrick on this, not me. Just wanted to give everyone a quick heads up. Okay, cue the intro. Hello everyone and welcome to another explosive edition of CCW Overload, coming to you live from the Bridgestone Arena inside Nashville, Tennessee. I'm your play-by-play commentator Joe Cosell, and here's our card for tonight. First up, we will have the current United States Champion in action tonight as Fred Jones takes on a no-name jobber. Then it will be the first semi-final round of the King of the World tournament as Big McIntosh takes on Carl Brutananadilewski. After that will be our main event for tonight as the Exterminator himself, Dale Gribble, takes on the ever-heartless King Sombra. And closing our episode will be the face-off we've all been waiting for between the current CCW Revolution champion Lincoln Loud and his #1 contender at CCW King of the World, Arthur King. This is gonna be hot, so let's take it over ringside to our current ring announcer himself, Alex DeSoto. This is our opening contest, and it is scheduled for one fall. Making his way down the aisle from the Mystery Machine, he is the current CCW United States Champion, Fred Jones. Oh, and look at this. He's not gonna waste any time whatsoever. He's literally going after his opponent, not even caring if he's gonna wait before the bell. I guess I wouldn't blame Fred for acting his way since Peter Griffin attacked him last week in response to Fred talking smack about Peter's family like that. Shows what happens when you open up your mouth like that. Trust me, this guy doesn't know how to choose his words very well at the slightest. And I guarantee you that Fred won't even care who he puts down or who he offends. At this point, he's literally putting Barry Deville down like an egg-sucking dog ever should. Anyway, if you're watching this on YouTube right now, don't forget to check out Hibiki TMD's brand new channel called the Reset Button Podcast. If you're a fan of both wrestling, video games, and podcasts altogether, And I say brand new because Travis, the man who runs the HBKTMD channel, unfortunately had his own phone broken, and that caused him to lose access to his original YouTube channel that he had for over 8 years. Mixing that in with the two-factor authentication he couldn't have. So the reset button podcast will be the new home for all of the Travis and Tannen content they can provide just for you. I'll put the link in the description down below. All you gotta do is spread the word, ladies and gentlemen. They can really use your love and support, everybody. Oh, Fred got him good with that knee drop at the top, but the worst day over yet. Boom! There it is! Fred calls it the concussion time. Here is the cover. And it is all over, folks. Yikes, Barry didn't even get a chance to get any offense in. This was just basically a total display of domination and nothing else in between. All it took was one concussion time from Fred Jones to do Barry Deville in, and that was all said and done, folks. I wonder what Peter Griffin must be thinking watching this in the comfort of his own Quahog home. But whatever it is, he'll make sure Fred won't get away scot-free with the U.S. title in hand, I can tell you that. The night's still young, however, but unfortunately we're gonna meet this man. Alex, take it away.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the ring, Squidward Tentacles.
Hey, wait a minute, it's Squidward in the wrong arena all of a sudden. Oh my goodness, what a dimwit Squidward is. He's supposed to be on Overload, but now he's on Beatdown. Can't believe he mistook Beatdown for Overload. But oh well, Squidward's gonna have something to say, so let's listen up. Not gonna like the looks out of this, I can tell you that.
Ladies and gentlemen, I now hereby present you horrible peasants here with a little something called Squidward's Wrestling Lessons 101. I hereby explain to you all how well of a submission specialist I really am. How well am I as a submission expert, you ask? Found monkeys on the back, roll my tape. Ha 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 ha. You see that, mouth breathers? That is what makes a wrestler an actual wrestler. Bug Ton Russell wishes he had my knowledge, my expertise, my wisdom, and he would rather lack all three as an honorable human being. Instead of my knowledge, expertise, and wisdom, what does Bug Ton Russell have? Gluttony, stubbornness, and stupidity. Those three simple traits that I have mentioned describing him also describes you people here in this filth town you call Nashville, Tennessee. If you ask me, his rotten, manly odor is nothing more than a nuisance to me, to the entire roster, to the locker room, and most importantly, the entire League of Nations combined. So if they had any brain or any heart at all, they will take my advice to their own well-being and ban that disgusting brute from their league as necessary.
Hey, Big Nose, you got a problem with me all of a sudden? I can't help but overhear your little wrestling lesson on the little TV I have here in this gym. And I have to say, for someone whose nose looks like a fat little eggplant, you do a good job pulling people out of their misery every time you talk. Right now, you got a good portion of lower class America pulling their guns to their brains as we speak. But there's a good chance they won't, knowing that they're now hearing my sweet voice speak through this mic of mine. So I save the day. So since you're going to share a wrestling lesson with this dead crowd, I'm going to share a wrestling lesson of mine now. My lesson for this class is spin up Squidward tentacles at CCW King of the World 101. In this class, I'm going to give Squidward nothing but bees, ass and butt kickings all around Charlotte, North Carolina. So Squidward, you better do a good job in my class. And if you're lucky, maybe I might give you a passing grade in the form of a hospital bill. See you at King of the World, Big Nose. It's go time!
Well, everybody, it's official and signed on the dotted line. It will be Bucktoad Russell versus Squidward Tentacles at CCW King of the World. Squidward is feeling irate at this moment, probably because he's in the wrong arena and not on Overload where he's supposed to be. Freaking idiot. Well, anyway, we got more action on the way. Let's go down right now to the next match.
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest scheduled for one fall is our first semi-final match of our King of the World tournament. Making his way down the aisle from Sweet Apple Acres, weighing at 271 pounds, Big McIntosh.
Let me tell you, clean as a whistle, everyone, but when it comes to the term down south, Big McIntosh is a perfect example. A strong, good-hearted southern boy with the strongest claw and strongest discus punch this side of Sweet Apple Acres. Will those moves in his arsenal be enough to tame his opponent to a victory in the semifinals? We're gonna find out for sure, as his opponent is now making his way down the ring right now. Here is Alex.
And his opponent from Jersey City, weighing at 325 pounds, Carl Brutananadilewski.
Yes, everybody, he's rude, he's crude, he's got a brash attitude, and he's gonna use every ounce of those traits to make sure he pulls another victory here tonight. We've seen him get lucky in the quarterfinals where he beat the former CCW Revolution champion Eustace Bag by countout. So he's not likely gonna be taken seriously in this contest. You can see Carl definitely looking very Kevin Nash as Kevin Nashius.
I don't think Big Mac is intimidated by this guy one bit, that's for sure. Alright, we got Big Mac ready, we got Carl ready, and the referee is ready. This match is officially underway. Oh, Big Mac starts draw with a little combo, hold the onions. He's doing a good job keeping Carl on the ground. I gotta say, gotta admire this young man's handy work getting in and out of the ring. Big Mac there was also instrumental in making my tools shit in my backyard. Got paid a hefty sum for that part-time job. And what a job he's doing all over Carl here. I may have a feeling he may not last long in the match. You notice the way Big Mac is working all over Carl's arm right there, trying to damage it hard enough so that Carl won't hit him with that jackknife if he ever gets the chance to. Big Mac going right on top here. Oh, that was a big mistake. Carl just moved out of the way there. And this time, it's Carl who gets the upper hand here. You just saw him deck Big Mac hard with that lariat. I'll tell you, if he hit him that hard, chances are Big Mac wouldn't be able to eat for a while. Ooh, Carl definitely showing his main streak here in this matchup. Oh, Big Mac avoiding disaster right there. Look at him fire on all cylinders, folks. Oh, clipped him hard on the back too. What's going on here? And there it is. Big Mac has locked in that sweet apple claw. That alongside his sweet apple punch was the reason he became CCW Intercontinental Champion in his career. And unfortunately, it has no effect on Carl, it seems. Well, wait for him to break out of that claw. Oh, he's got him up. Oh, dear Lord, what a landing that was. Oh my goodness, let's take a look at that on replay. Yes, that was the fast motion replay because the slow motion replay is out of order for the time being. Shouldn't be too much of a problem since that will be fixed by the time we get to King of the World. Speaking of King of the World, we're gonna have a big spanking card to give you all on that tremendous. Oh my goodness, Carl just dropped Big Mac right on the floor, right on his head. Oh man, somebody give him some Robitussin. Anyway, where was I before I got really interrupted by that Rikishi driver? Oh yes, I believe we're gonna have a big spanking card to give you all on that tremendous night at King of the World, starring on the Overload side. We will have the CCW Overload Women's Championship up for grabs as current champion Lexi Bunny will fight Bridget for the title. Then we will have the United States Championship up for grabs as Fred Jones takes on Peter Griffin. And of course, was a night complete without grudge matches. Speaking of which, we'll have Justin and Jeff of the future square off against Mordecai and Rigby. It's a Mordecai and the Rigby's reunion, baby. And we haven't forgot the other grudge match though, as the annoying and irritating Squidward Tentacles will fight off against the headstrong time traveler himself, Buck Todd Russell. And of course, the main event on the Overload side will... Oh, wait a minute, Carl's got a chair. Is he looking to DQ himself? Oh, wait a minute. I think Big McIntosh has other ideas up on his mind. Boom, here it is.
the sweet apple punch. I think that's gonna do it. And it is. Somebody get a pillow and blanket for Carl because he is done for the night. Oh man, Carl tried his best to make sure he pulled out every single dirty trick in the book. But even with all of his dirty tricks and tactics by his side, he couldn't withstand the strong willpower and determination that was Big McIntosh himself. All it took was a big sweet apple punch from Big Mac to punch his ticket onto the final event of CCW King of the World, where he will meet the winner of the Eddie vs. SpongeBob SquarePants matchup this week on CCW Beatdown. Oh my goodness, what a barn burner that was. There you go, as you see it by that big bracket. Carl is out and Big Mac is in. The only question remains is this: who on earth will Big Mac meet at King of the World? Will it be the Money Maker Eddie or the Bikini Bottom Wonder himself, SpongeBob SquarePants? Decisions, you make the call, fans. Anyway, let's go down to KB, who's standing beside the current U.S. champion. Thank you, Joe. With me at this time is the current CCW United States champion and the man who Peter Griffin will challenge for the U.S. title, Fred Jones. Fred, you clinched in another victory here tonight. How would that momentum carry you outcome King of the World? Victory, KB. What happened out there tonight wasn't a victory. What happened out there tonight was a statement. Nothing else. It was a statement that proves once and for all that Peter Griffin is nowhere near my level. Peter Griffin is nowhere near the talent that I have. The talent that I have is athletic beyond all means. The only trace of talent Peter has in his fat, ungodly body is being nothing more than a disgraceful drunk who takes after his old, decrepit, diseased father. Yeah, that's right. I don't care if it ticks him off. I'm going there, and there's not a dang thing on this earth that Peter Griffin can do to stop me. Actually, I take that back, KB. There is one thing Peter Griffin can do, and that's to accept the fact that he has no choice but to accept facts of me being the United States champion then, now, and forever. Peter Griffin, if you're watching this, and I hope you do, just know one thing. If you thought putting me onto a table was funny for you, just wait what I got in store for you, fatso. Because what I plan to do next just may be twice as funny to you as it will for me. I guarantee you by the looks of this, I don't like where this is going at all. Let's send it back ringside to you, Alex.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our main event for the evening, and it is scheduled for one fall. Making his way down the aisle from Arlen, Texas, weighing at 199 pounds, the Exterminator, Dale Gribble. Yes, he's more fearless like a lethal tornado ripping up a trailer park, and he's got more guts than a old school grindhouse movie. Dale is gonna make sure he gives it all here tonight. What a win will do for him in the long run. Oh boy, I can tell you it's not gonna be easy for Dale Gribble at all, knowing the fact he's gonna have his hands full here tonight. And worst of all,
It's gonna be against this man of all people. Man, that stare of his can kill a bird over a mile away. I'm pretty sure it may an old lady croak at ringside right now. I'm sure it's nothing the AMTs won't fix. Alex, take it away once again.
And his opponent from the Crystal Empire, weighing in at 287 pounds, King Sombra.
And not to mention a man you wouldn't want to step inside a ring with. No, do you want to meet around a dark, cold alley for everyone's sake? I heard a story coming around these parts where a kid walked through a dark alley where King Sombra stood, and the kid was never seen again. Instead, he got turned into a changeling, just like Queen Chrysalis did. So now that kid is half human, half changeling. Who knew? Looks like this crowd is raring to go. Dale's ready, King Sombra's ready, the referee's ready, and the matchup is under. Oh, holy Toledo, what a lariat that was from Sombra. Oh, and now Dale is over and out. Oh man, I bet that knocked Dale Gribble over for a loop, and his brain would pretty much be spilled out in the process. Well, not literally, but I guess you all know what I mean. Of course, both men have until a count of 10 to get back into the ring, or else it will be a double count out. And we all know they do not want that on their resume. There we go, Gribble is getting back into the ring, but Sombra stopped him at the last second. Oh, this cannot be good for the man from Ireland whatsoever. Oh, wait a minute, looks like he still has a lot of fight left, even though it's pretty much only 2 minutes from the matchup so far. And look at this, he is getting King Sombra right off his feet. But apparently Sombra begs to differ. So there we go, elbow drop from the rib cage. And it looks like Sombra is not quite done with Dale just yet. Whoa, hold up. It almost kinda looked like he was attacking the referee from my vantage point. Although, I definitely cannot tell if he was trying to attack the referee. Oh, look at this, Dale Gribble with a lariat of his very own. That's gonna be it. No, it is not it. Oh, King Sombra kicking out of count of 2. I can't believe Dale Gribble got so close with that Ireland lasso. Oh man, and Sombra replies to him big time with that huge exploder. I'll tell you something, King Sombra has been unstoppable since his CCW debut, and I may have a good feeling he may go further with a physique and a mean streak just like that. Oh, Dale Gribble trying to get King Sombra up, but it looks like Sombra can help himself right there. There he goes, sending him to the turnbuckle, trying to slow him down the best way that he can. Oh, wait a minute, what is this? Oh, really? You think so? Well, alright then. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been breaking news. Lincoln Loud, the CCW Revolution Champion, is in the building as we speak. And we can confirm that after this matchup, we will finally have a face-to-face between the Revolution Champion Lincoln Loud and his #1 contender at CCW's King of the World, Arthur King. We were supposed to have it last week, but Lincoln Loud backed out of it just for personal reasons, I conclude. Anyway, speaking, oh, there we go, DDT out on the floor from Dale Gribble, trying to do his best to take down King Sombra's power by any means necessary. And check this out, he's trying to make him tap out on the outside. It's only supposed to count in the ring, not on the outside. That's right, submissions on the ringside area do not count. I repeat, they do not count. Well, Sombra tried to get Dale Gribble on the table, but Dale Gribble is not gonna allow it one bit. Not on his watch or on anybody's watch. Oh no! Sombra tried to go with the clothesline, but Dale Gribble's smarts definitely got the best of Sombra. Well, only temporarily. King Sombra getting his momentum back where it started. Oh, power bomb right on the outside. Dale Gribble may be unconscious. I definitely do not want to be on Gribble's boots as we speak. Oh no, I definitely do not like the looks of this. Everybody take cover. Oh my goodness! Oh, the inhumanity! The vertical suplex power bomb on the announcer's table. Thank goodness it's not our announcer's table. It is the Spanish announcer's table. Oh man. I literally have no words. I mean, none at all whatsoever. I think Sombra's gonna win by count out. Oh, wait a minute. King Sombra does not want a count out. And I definitely do not blame him at the slightest. No, he wants to do it inside the ring at all costs. There we go, another vertical suplex powerbomb. I have no idea what to name this finisher, so I'm gonna call it that. And it is over, thank goodness. Oh no, what a sad ending for Dale Gribble here tonight on CCW Overload. But despite his loss, I will give it to him. Close and personal, he tried to bring the best fight he could to King Sombra, but in the end, all it took was a vertical suplex powerbomb, not just from the table, but inside the ring to get the job done. And look at this. I don't think King Sombra is finished with him just yet. Oh, come on, give Dale Gribble a break. You already won the match. What is there you got left to prove? Tell me why. Of course, a victory ain't gonna be enough for him. He wants to send a message to the entire CCW locker room. Oh, look at this, the chair. He's giving Gribble the chair. This is ridiculous. This is uncalled for, I tell you. What on earth is this guy's problem? I don't know, but I hope that somewhere in the back there will be justice. I will tell you that. Anyway,
Let's go to Justin and the future.
Mordecai and Rigby. Why am I not the only one possibly irritated at the slightest? It's true that I'm not in a pleasing mood. I am not pleased that somebody like you, Rigby, would turn down a possible golden opportunity to join us for the sake of a better future. After all, we've done our best to make you believe that you were the weakest link out of you and your best friend. We've done our best to make you understand that you deserve way more better than being Mordecai's kickstand. And what we've been through, you decide to foolishly side with the only person that is considered the better to your lesser. I don't know how idiotic you look right now trying to control a future where you will continue to have Mordecai walk all over you as you wish. And it's a shame because me and Jeff see a whole lot of potential in you, Rigby. After all, you have the unmatched speed, the perfect kind of agility, and such enthusiastic energy we could have needed to give you the future you should have deserved. We pity you, Rigby. But since you decided to confront us instead, you and your friend won't deserve any. Nor will you deserve the future we promised you in our doorstep. The only thing you and Mordecai will deserve is a fate worse than one man can possibly imagine. Possibly something even worse than death itself. And come King of the World, you and Mordecai will be just like the world and the future you now deserve. Burned to the ground. Those are the words of the future. Well, those were some very interesting words from Justin himself. I only hope that Mordecai and Rigby will realize what they got themselves into here. Well, anyway, time for that epic face-to-face we've been waiting for quite a while. Let the festivities begin.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from King...
Wait a minute, look at that! It's the CCW Revolution Champion Lincoln Loud! Oh my gravy, what a cowardly sneak attack from behind from the cowardly champion himself! We were promised to have an epic face-to-face here tonight, but it looks like Lincoln Loud is not gonna even waste any time like an impatient man, it seems. My goodness, where are the security team when you need them, by the way? We need some help for Arthur King right here and now. Oh, slamming the arm right down the ramp. Lincoln Loud is gonna make sure Arthur King is not 100% ready for King of the World, and he's doing just that. Where on the heck is security? Are they on their smoke break? My goodness, I swear I'm gonna let Lucas Hackett know this so that they can fire them on the spot. I don't believe it. We hired the best security team here in the United States, yet they can't do their jobs to break up this onslaught. This is absolutely ridiculous. But looky here, Arthur King
is fine back in this confrontation. Oh, well, he was until Lincoln Loud caught him with an uppercut. So much for fighting back, unfortunately. Looks like Lincoln Loud's got a hold of the table now. Uh-oh. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I think we may have suffered a small power outage here in this arena. Oh, take a look at that! Lincoln Loud taking advantage of the power outage to sneak up on Arthur King out of nowhere with a hurricane run from the top to the outside. That doesn't quite excuse the cowardly sneak attack he pulled on Arthur King, though. That was still despicable as ever. Oh yeah, right, Lincoln Loud, you're not gonna try that with someone who wears gold giant armor, are you high? It looks like the ball is on Arthur King's court right now. He's gonna fly high to the sky. Oh, he eats it on the outside, and now Lincoln Loud regaining the advantage from that incident. Oh, what a disastrous DDT from the outside. Nearly splattered Arthur King's head like a watermelon. Now I know how Ricky the Dragon Steamboat feels. Oh, this isn't gonna be good. Lincoln's got Arthur on the table. Oh, my lead to splash on the table. I repeat, everybody, splash on the table. Oh, the horror. Arthur King, you wanted my attention, right? You wanted me here like you said, right? Where here I am in the flesh. And I'm sorry if we're not gonna get that little face-to-face like you asked. And I'm gonna tell you why. It's because compared to you and me, I don't waste my time talking to those who are better left forgotten in the past. Arthur King, it's very clear as dirt that nobody around my time has ever heard of you. Heck, even in 1992 itself, nobody still knows who you are. The only reason people found you relevant was the point that you had a cruddy Super Nintendo video game that I assured nobody in 1995 ever played. Do you want to know what makes me relevant and still am? Take a look at my resume. I star in a hit series on Nickelodeon. My girlfriend even had a spin-off that was way more successful than your lousy, meaningless show. And not to mention that I star in way more video games than you have. From Nickelodeon Kart Racers to Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. And in both of those games, I made them must own. Like the loyal fans I still have, make my merchandise must own. Those sales you look up on the internet prove only one thing, Arthur King. I'm CCW's needle mover, whereas Arthur King is nothing more than a 15-minute flash in the pan. I'm the top seller, whereas Arthur King is usually stuck in discount. I'm the cash cow that brings out the richest kind of beef many find impossible to buy, whereas Arthur King's kind of beef is more than the expired kind. I'm grade A, unlike Arthur King, is nothing more than a piece of lousy fake vegan meat. You know, this leads me to wonder one thing. What in the heck has Arthur King done to be in CCW? He's only there as a desperate cry to relive every ounce of relevancy he has, since no one who grew up in this decade knows who Arthur King is. I can guess they don't even know who Marshall Moon Montana is either, since I guarantee that nobody in this arena knows who Wild West Cowboys of Moon Mesa is. Oh, and don't even get me started on that Lark Tanner chick either, since she still hasn't made her debut yet. What kind of show is she from anyway? Beverly Hills Toilet Bags or something? You see, even I don't remember. And neither do any of these people, except for a few 80s babies who are still dumping in their old used nostalgia pampers. But I guarantee you all that come CCW King of the World, those who don't know Arthur King before will finally get a chance to know who he is. And he's only gonna be best known as the guy who has fallen victim to the man who tells it like it is, the man with the plan, and the real CCW Revolution champion then, now, and forever, Lincoln Loud. Whoa, Lincoln Loud have been both the last word and last stand here in this little face-to-face, even though we didn't get one sadly. It's safe to say I do not like Arthur King's chances when it comes to his matchup at King of the World against the champ. Anyway, that's all the time we have. Good night, everybody.